Hello and welcome to NHL 20 BAG mode, starting up a new one. NHL 19 kind of take a crap on us, so we couldn't finish our Vancouver series, but we did end up winning the cup, starting a new one up. And I was thinking, I'm like, what team do I want to go with? And a lot of time I start with a bad team and I rebuild. This time I'm going to start with a good team and see if we don't rebuild. We're going to go with the Nashville Predators. Now, as a Blue Jackets fan, kind of hurts me that Duchesne's on the team, but we'll live with it because Duchesne's a really good player and he really did nothing wrong in Columbus. It just sucks he couldn't stay there. So we're going with the Nashville Predators. I'm going to see if we can get them a cup and then retool on the fly. I've looked at a couple of things and think we can be able to do it just fine. So go into here. The only thing we're going to really affect with is gameplay sliders. We're going to go and we're going to turn our injuries down to 15. If they don't happen enough, because injuries happen in NHL, I can turn them up. But I like 15 when I've played before. It gives you injuries, but it's not like, oh, injury. So 15 I found is a pretty good spot, but I haven't played a lot in NHL 20, so I don't know how that's going to work out. So starting this up with the Predators, keep salary cap on. I don't know why it asked me that question. No matter what, even if I have done on the previous screen saying yes, I want the salary cap on. Don't get that part, but whatever. So when you think of Nashville Predators, though, you think of this really strong core, and it's a really good team. They can win, and that's all true. But I've been looking at stuff like their prospect pool. It's not the greatest. They are really in a win now mode. So we'll just go in here, look at the lines real quick. No, I can add the lines. So not Peter Forsberg. Oh no. Philip Forsberg, Matt Duchene, Victor Arvidsson. Very good first line. Michael Granlund, Ryan Johansson, Kyle Turris. Pretty good second line. Keon Colin Sissons, and Craig Smith. Alright, that's a pretty decent third line. All in the 80s. Mika Salamaki? Sure. Nick Bonino, and Austin Watson. Alright, fourth line, just go out and get some minutes. That's not a problem at all. But it's when you get started looking at ages. The youngest person on this roster is 25 for forwards. That's Colin Sissons and Philip Forsberg. And if everybody's 25 and up, that means they're starting to exit their primes or they're in the middle of their primes. Matt Duchene is starting to exit his prime. So Nashville's really in a win now mode. Rome Yossi, Matthias Ekholm, Dante Fabry, Ryan Ellis, Yannick Weber, and Steven Santini. Now Fabry's 20, he's a good up-and-coming guy. But if you look at the core group, the guys have been here for a while. Ellis, 29, Ekholm, 29, Yossi's 29, Ekholm's 29, Ellis is 28. These are guys that have been here for a while and they haven't won. So I have to figure out what is the problem and can I fix it. And then we go to goalies. Pekka, 36. UC Saros is coming up, 24. But Pekka retires, there's no backup. We'll go to contracts and I can show it better there. But there's no future goalie other than Saros. A few contracts on where we're going. So in this video, though, we'll probably look at just basic setup stuff, and then I'll edit lines, assign the scouts, all that kind of stuff, and then between this video and next video, and then we'll get it off next video. So Pekka's 36, and he's paid $5 million for 2 more years. Saros is 1.5 for the next 2 years. So Pekka probably will not re-sign. He might retire. So it means we're in 2 years, we're going to have to find a goalie. And if we go looking in the system, AHL starter, 68-20 starter at the age of 22. Yeah, you're not going to get there. AHL fringe goalie. Nothing in the system for goalies. We go to defense. Dan Hemmy's 36. Irwin, 31. 29. I don't know. These Carrier. These are all guys that are not going to make it. 7th defenseman, top 6. 7th defenseman. I cannot put these guys on top pairs in the NHL. Maybe you can, if maybe Allard grows enough that I can put him on my 6th, as my 6th defenseman, carry an extra guy maybe. So, looking at the future, it's not looking good. Only real upside though is we have Eli Tolvanen, put him in the NHL for a year. I'm not going to touch him. He's going to get first line minutes, first line power play, first line penalty kill. Give him as much ice time as I can get him and see if he can grow and get to the 80s, because I'm going to minimum he will be playing on the 3rd line in the NHL. And right now he's not good enough to do that. AHL is for you. But aside from Tolvanen, there's nothing. It's all top 9s, bottom 6s. Top 6 here, but I don't know how likely that has happened. So we are going to have to scout really well, and if a trade comes up that is too good that we cannot refuse, we're going to have to take it. I was going to do something else. Our coaching staff will take a quick look at that. Our head coach, shocker with his team, is defensively oriented coach. But we have no real forward coaching. We got some forwards in the AHL, but that's only forward. We got 2 generalists in the whole system. Our goalie coaches aren't the greatest, but I think it'd stay the same. Yeah, B on teaching for him. So, alright, he's not the greatest overall, but for a goalie coach, I don't care about offense, I don't care about defense, I don't care about power play, I really don't care about penalty kill. Only thing I really care about for a goalie coach is teaching and coaching influence. And even coaching influence, don't really care much about. So being a B coach, I'm fine with that. B in teaching. And same with our goalie coach here. He's an A in teaching. So we'll have the guy that's a better teaching goalie guy in the AHL teaching the young goalies how to do it when we draft them or find them. Well, taking a look at our NHL head coach, offensive A-, defense A-, power play A, penalty kill A, teaching C, let's prefer more for the other people, coaching and influence maxed out A+. So we can really use him to our advantage. Hopefully some of the stuff that he brings to the team, defensively minded, can help us win some games, and some of this stuff that these team strategies, okay, cool, shooting power play, I'm fine with that. So hopefully this new coaching system, I haven't played around with it a lot too much. I'm not sure I'm feeling about it, but I think it could be a good thing. Like looking at these lines, so he has on the side how much the coaching stuff affects their overall. So if I move Duchesne to the 2nd line, that's effective. Of course it doesn't. There you go. So if I pick Carl Turris on the 1st line, now everybody on the 1st line gets +1 to their overall. So if we play around with the coach, keep the coach, we can maybe get this stuff to really grow and really go all crazy. But look at the defense right now. The second pair, not the greatest. Neither of them follow what the coach wants, but what are you gonna do? How about doing that? All that does is just kill their stuff. So we'll leave it like this. I'm gonna play around with it in between videos. I went through this a whole lot faster than I did, but that's also gonna. I've done a bunch of pre-scouting stuff. I was like, had the way I was gonna do this down. I'll take a quick look at the power play. Don't know why it was on 4-man. So right now the power play is looking, and I like what they did here. So it's Forsberg, Duchesne, Granlund, Yossi, and Johansson. So it put a forward there rather than a defenseman. In past games, it's always been 2 defensemen because it's the defense spot, quotation marks. But with the way the NHL is going now, it's 4 forwards and a defenseman. So I like this, how it's kind of like, okay, your best line is pitting a forward there. Second power play, Victor Arvidsson, Kyle Turris, Craig Smith, Matthias Ekholm, Ryan Ellis. Nashville does have some good offensive defensemen, so putting 2 defensemen out there, not the worst thing in the world. 4-man is Matt Duchesne, Philip Forsberg. I'm going to keep doing that. I don't know why. Ryan Josi, Mikael Granlund, another forward there. Second one's Ryan Johansson, Victor Arvidsson, Kyle Turris, Ryan Ellis. So another one defenseman, 3 forwards. Penalty kill, Nick Bonino, Craig Smith, Matthias Ekholm, Roman Josi, all the R's. Colin Sessions, Michael Salamaki, Michaela Samaki, I don't know. Ryan Ellis, and Steven Santini. 3-mans, Bonino, Ekholm, Josi, Sessions, Ryan Ellis, and Santini. But looking at this penalty kill strategy, none of these guys fit it. And so they're all getting -2 to their overall when they're penalty killing. And these guys are getting -1. So I have to figure out a way to work around that or just not care about it. Extra attackers are Josi and Duchesne. And for the shootout, Forsberg, Granlund, Arvidsson, Duchesne, Johansson. Where's my 3-on-3? Oh, right there. I went right over it. 3-on-3 is Matt Duchesne, Philip Forsberg, Roman Josi, which again, I like the 2 forwards, 1 defenseman. Second line is Ryan Johansson, Victor Arvidsson, Matthias Ekholm. And third line is Michael Granlund, Kyle Turris, and Ryan Ellis. We already did that. Alright, goalies, we already did Marine Josi, Areno, Pecorine, UC Saros. Our scratch players, Frederick Godot, Rico Germaldi, I don't know, and Daniel Carr. So, looking at this lineup, I can move some pieces around. I don't know what's out there for coaches. I know there's not a head coach because there's never a head coach the first year. Because why would there be a head coach available in the NHL? But we can get some other pieces, other coaches. Maybe bring in a different coach can change something around and fix some stuff around. I don't know. If you played around with the system more than I know, please let me know down in the comments below. But this can be a quick video. Just saying we're back in AHL 20. In between videos, I'll add the lines. We'll go through those all next video. And we'll be off and running and trying to get the Nashville Predators a Stanley Cup. So, until next time when we start up the first year with the Nashville Predators, click like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until then, I will see you later.